Hey guys, Frank here, and I'm here with,
My name is Lee.
if you guys don't know Lee is one of our bartenders here at the winery. He does an awesome job. If you haven't been here and done a tasting with Lee, you've got to get down here and do a tasting with Lee. He's here in Rose Hill, so if you got a Saturday, midweek, whenever, come down here and do a tasting with Lee. You'll have an awesome time, I'm telling you. So we got here, we're calling this our mini taster, mini tasting sheet. Okay, so this is going to be a small tasting sheet. Doesn't matter what size you are, you'll still enjoy this, okay? So you don't have to be mini. This is good for anybody, right?
Any height, any size.
Any height or any size.
As long as you're 21.
21, yes. That's the cutoff. 21, all right. So hopefully you got a group of people over at your house right now. You got our wines out. You got those bottles ready, chilled, ready to drink. And you hopefully have some of our dip made up. Now, tell them a little bit about this dip, Lee.
That is our pineapple habanero salsa mixed with cream cheese, and it's easy to make. You just take a half a jar of the salsa and you mix it with 8 ounces of cream cheese, and you beat it or whisk it together, and it'll hold form. And Sweet. Put it out, and it'll get 8.
All right, and you got a recipe card for that too. So you got that. So next thing we've got also is you got your tasting sheet right here, right?
Yes.
So this has 1 through 5 of each wine on there. So you know what you want to buy and what you don't want to buy, what you like, what you don't
like.
All right. So that comes with this too. So let's go ahead and get started with this. What are we going to start with? Here.
We're going to start with the first wine we ever made as a winery. Oh man, we got a stopper issue.
Oh, that happens a lot.
I know, technical difficulties.
These stoppers are awesome though, man.
Oh yeah.
And I tell you what, those stoppers, we sell those.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for something to do shots of liquor also, those work really well. So
very good.
Does what, about a half ounce pour, something like that?
Yes, sir. Now, like I said, Carlos is the first wine we made back in 1976. This is one of our dries. This is our house dry. So it's about 1.5% sugar. And that Carlos grape, if you smell it, it is a very good smell.
Let's taste this.
If you don't like to drink it, love to cook with it. Very good in terms of cooking. Like you said, you do shrimp scampi with it. I tell people to add it into their white-based cakes, like a cup will moisten up your cakes. Yeah, like a pound cake or a pineapple cake.
Well, it's dry, but it's still got that fruity taste.
Yeah.
So it's a dry. Some wines they're dry, but they don't have that fruity taste. So if you like that dry with that fruity taste, this is awesome, man. So what do we got next? We got what? Sweet. Oh, okay.
Yes, we got
our sweet muscadine. So we're going from like a 1.5 to almost 11% sugar content.
Yes, we are.
This one is super sweet. Now, it's actually about 3 different of our white grapes that we use in this. And these are all muscadines. You got a little bit of Carlos here, a little bit of Magnolia, a little bit of Scuppernong. So you got all 3 of those in there. So this, yeah, right?
Smell that.
Oh, yeah. It's got all 3 of the white grapes that we use. And it smells just like, oh man, like I stepped on a muscadine. It just popped open. That's what it reminds me of. So let's give this a taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh man, now that you told me the grapes that are in there, I can taste all 3 of them.
You get that Scuppernong taste in there? That's what I get most out of that Scuppernong taste. That real fruity but sweet taste.
Crisp and clean.
Yeah. And you get a little bit of a tart finish on that. And that's those skins. You ever had a muscadine? Like
just a regular grape.
Yeah. And you eat the skin with it. It starts out real sweet, but then as you start chewing that skin up, it gets a little bit tart at the end, kind of like a plum. That's what that really reminds me of.
Yeah, really. Almost.
That's an awesome one, sweet. And that's part of our sweet, cool, and easy line. So we've got a sweet, which is the white, the easy is the red, and then the cool is the blush. So those 3 are awesome. Just check those out.
They are awesome.
What you got?
I got our Pelican Red.
All right.
One of my favorites. And this is medium of the road for us. It's 7% sugar, y'all. And just a medium bodied but fruity based wine.
The smell. It's not quite as strong as that sweet muscadine as far as the smell of those muscadines. You get more of I almost get a cherry smell in there.
I can definitely see that.
So tell them what this thing's about. This
is just a swirl, and when the good people at Duplin Winery taught me about wine, they taught me about the swirl. And what you're doing when you swirl it here, you just want to see the legs drip down the glass. Now, I know you cannot see my glass, but if you could see that's just a sugar going down the glass.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what you call your legs. And the longer the legs, the more sugar's in it.
That's right. Yeah, those are skinny legs too. Those are they're kind of close together too.
But cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Love that Pelican Red.
I do too. Definitely not as sweet as that sweet muscadine. And again, I do taste that muscadine in there, but I love it.
It's just not overpowering.
No, it's not at all. All right, so next is our Black River Red. Black River Red is one of our top 3 sellers. This is a wine that is made not only with our muscadine grapes, but it's got a little bit of a non-muscadine grape in it.
Okay.
Got a little bit of the pink catawba in there. So if you guys are from up north, you probably know what pink catawbas are. You'll find those in upstate New York. I know a couple people, I got family in Ohio, they talk about the catawba grape. They use those a lot up north. And then it's got some of our southern muscadines in there too. And I'll be honest with you, some of my favorite wines that we make here are the ones that have that blend.
Oh, yeah.
Of those northern and southern grapes.
You get the best of both worlds in those.
And Black River Red, Black River is actually it's a river here in North Carolina, so it's named after
Sampson County.
Is that Sampson County?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I live in North Myrtle Beach, so I live in Horry County, so I'm not quite familiar with all the counties down here, but all right, let's give it a taste because it smells awesome.
Tastes awesome too. It's got a very mellow finish.
It does, and I guess that Niagara to me kind of mellows out that muscadine. You still get a little bit of that muscadine taste, that sweet taste, but with that Niagara, that's also a sweet grape. You get that mixed in there and those blended together, man. That's one of my favorite wines. It's one of our top 3 sellers too.
Pink Catawba and Niagara grape. We make a couple of wines here with them, and they're fantastic.
And they're always our top sellers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's our last wine we got here?
Last one is our famous cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
If you follow us on social media, you can see people arguing about the cotton candy when we post a picture about it.
What do they argue about?
Some people love it, some people hate it, and they just argue about it because some people swear it's the greatest thing in the world, and others will attest that. So,
well, what I've heard from some people is the colder that you get this, the better it is.
oh yeah, no doubt. Well, that's with anything muscadine, in my opinion, but because it is muscadine based, it's not the cotton candy grape.
Right. But that cotton candy, man, this is awesome, and we get that flavor by adding a little bit of vanilla in there.
All natural.
Let's check this out.
Check it out.
It smells good, man. You smell that cotton candy.
And if you want to get that cotton candy flavor, we say sip first and then exhale through your mouth, and it'll coat your mouth with that cotton candy flavor.
Man, yes. Reminds me of the tilt-a-swirl. I mean, tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl.
The tilt-a-swirl. We'll call it the tilt-a-swirl.
You'll
right?
be swirling up there.
Exactly, man. That stuff's awesome. It does. It reminds me of the fair.
They're very good if you want. We got cocktail ideas about it on DuplaWinery.com. Feel free to look up there. There's plenty of cocktail ideas with not just that wine, but any of our wines.
I'll tell you the best one of those cocktails that I've had with this. If you get a chance, try this. We took some of this wine, about a cup of this wine, took about a cup of cream soda, and 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream.
Oh wow!
Mix that together, and the way we did it, we put the cotton candy wine first. Then we added the ice cream, and then we put the cream soda on top. And we found a blue cream soda, so it looked like the pink and blue that you get in a cotton candy bag.
Oh wow!
Yeah, man. Then we threw a piece of cotton candy on top of that, and it just kind of melted down in there. Man,
I bet that was good.
Man.
Chock full of sugar, but if it ain't, it ain't good if it ain't, right?
Your diabetes is gonna hate you, but hey,
It'll be all right.
You'll like it going down.
That's right.
All right, so that's what we've got on this tasting. We guys hope you had a good time. Definitely taste these crackers. If you haven't had crackers, they're an onion garlic flavored cracker that we make here. You dip those right in that dip. Give it a taste. It's awesome. You can pick up those crackers here at the winery.
Yes.
You can get some of our muscadine pineapple or salsa here at the winery. We've also got it in some little boutiques all across the country, mainly in the Southeast especially. But check all that stuff out. Guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Lee.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Come see us. We'll see you next time.
See you later.